I'm here with Cindy Desrochers, who is the Executive Director of St. Boniface Museum. Thank you for joining us this morning, Cindy.
Good morning.
Now, chatting about Louis Riel Day and just the history of Louis Riel, for people who might not know or who might need a refresher, why is Louis Riel such an important figure in Manitoba's history?
That's a really great question. And Riel was one of the founding people of our province. So when you go back to when our province was created in 1870, he was a key player in the negotiations with Canada. So he helped create our province and come up with a list of rights that established how the government would interact with the people here in what was then the newly minted province of Manitoba, which was actually just a very small postage stamp area, very much the southern portion of Manitoba only at that time.
And looking at the beautiful creation of this of this exhibit by the museum, why is it important to continue telling his story in 2026?
Our history is there for us to learn from, right? So we always need to remember what happened in the past, learn from it, and then make our wise decisions going forward. So we can look at Riel and what happened with the Métis people and the province back then and figure out what are the best ways for us to behave, act, what are our values now as a society as we're learning to grow and live with many different people from diverse ethnicities and cultures here surrounding us in our own communities.
That's so true, and that's so important. History does shape us. And having curated this beautiful display, why was it important for the museum to carry on speaking about his legacy?
For the museum itself, our building was built in the 1840s to early 1851. It's the only remaining building from that time period in Winnipeg, but it is also a piece of history that's captured the history of Winnipeg growing at that time. So the Métis people, Louis Riel, the Grey Nuns, the settlers who were in the community, we have a lot of different pieces of that history in our collection, and we want to share that with everybody.